Wesley, finally a victory for you comes in round 4 yesterday. It felt like you were a bit upset about the whole situation, but now finally you broke through. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be upset losing to a 15-year-old? Huh? But as I said, now at least I know who I'm playing and no longer playing a teenager. But I was wrong yesterday. I still have to play Hans Niemann. He's only 19. Well, I guess I've known Sam for many years now. He was the US champion in 2018. I played a lot of games with him. I've sparred a lot of games with him. And
you've sparred as well with him. You've trained with him?
Yeah, I think I visited his place in San Francisco once in 2015 before the US championship. And also we were working 2014 before in Europe, preparation for the Tromsø Olympiad. And then after that, we played here and there, like online practice. We were teammates in the online Olympiad in 2020 and also in many Olympiads.
So you know him quite well. How do you generally approach this type of games when you know your opponent well, you know his repertoire, you know his tendencies as well?
Well, I don't really know his repertoire, but I just, it's a nice feeling when you know someone well. When I've studied his games, I kind of know his likes and dislikes, what he's capable of and whatnot. So just, you know, he's been around for many years. And I remember in 2011 or something, he was wondering if he should be a chess professional or do something else. And he's a very successful player. I think he would have done well in any field that he'd gone to. I think he was, if I was correct, he was thinking to go to have a career in finance or
maybe
something
finance,
like that.
yeah.
I think he would have made a lot more money, but but he chose chess, and you know, Yasser and I also chose chess. It's quite fun to.
Sometimes
play.
you have to follow your passions for sure, and he's definitely a very passionate individual when it comes to chess.
Yeah, now, that's true. I mean, if you're 2700, you can definitely make a good career.
Absolutely, and let's talk about the game. He started off with the Sicilian. Did you expect the Najdorf? Were you expecting him to play the Berlin, something a bit more tame?
Yeah.
Or
it's hard to predict, I mean, it's in a given day. He played the Najdorf many times last year, but been playing. It's very hard to predict. He also play the French or Caro-Kann. But anyway, just
you cannot spot any pattern in his opening play.
Well, he generally plays similar openings in the same tournament, but I think no one has played. Wait, what happened? No, Darius played d4 against him.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to predict. I think generally he plays similar systems once in the same tournament.
In the same tournament. Got it. So he prepares a certain system for the tournament at hand and then plays it throughout the year.
Yeah, that makes sense because then you can be more familiar.
Well, probably he's listening to the interview and he's like, no, I have other things in my bag now.
Because in the Singfield Cup last year, he was playing the Najdorf regularly.
The whole tournament. Yep.
Yeah.
And you came with this idea of playing the more peaceful, let's say, bishop to e2, not going to the main lines after bishop to e3. How did you make that decision?
I've never played this before, but I prepared some lines like this for the Olympiad. And I thought just play what I prepared. But objectively, it's nothing. Because here, the reason why I played rook e1 is so... because usually, often white plays bishop f3 instead of rook e1. But anyway, the reason I played rook e1 is in some lines, like if black plays knight c6, then at least my bishop can stay on the f1
and maybe
diagonal.
go to f1. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And he played knight bd7, a4.
Yeah, I mean here, okay, it's quite confusing what to do. If I play bishop f3, I think it's correct. h6.
h3, b5.
Yeah, b5. Yeah, it's hard to, like instead of b5, black could play waiting moves like queen d8 and stuff, and no one really knows what to do.
But it does seem like you guys are following some top-level games as well. I see Bruzon, I see Vichy Anand, Ganguly, a lot, Lenier as well. So this has been played before.
Yeah, bishop c1 is such a weird move,
Yes.
Yeah, protects the pawn. But I thought I was slightly better here at some point, but then like takes, bishop e2, takes. Okay, I thought I was a little better.
Yes, just slightly better.
Yeah, but knight d1 is probably a terrible move. So maybe the idea with king h2 is terrible. The computer likes knight d5. Takes, e d5, rook
Takes with the e
c5.
pawn and then follow it up with c4 and
Or rook c5. Yeah, and then
c5,
c4.
c4.
C4. Yeah.
c4, queen g3.
c4 and white slightly better. Like say rook c7.
Just get these 3 pawns connected like that.
Yeah, knight d1 is too passive. I didn't like black has some d5 ideas. Like probably even d5 works here. So.
And you were also spending a lot of time up to this point, falling behind 20 minutes on the clock. Was time ever the concerning factor for you during this game?
Yes, for every game in this tournament. Just too low on clock. I mean, it's a bad sign that means you're not in good form when you spend too much time. But as I said yesterday, it's quite confusing also having different time controls because like seeded tournaments is. I think it's an hour 40.
Takes some time to adjust from one to the other.
Yeah, I think here we have one of the shortest time controls, which is 90 plus 30. But obviously I have to speed up and but 91's not a good move. Like I thought.
Seems like it. And then you guys got to this position.
Yeah, he could play d5 too.
Bishop to c5, b4, f3, rook to d8, bishop e3. And this moment, when he played the move d5, were you getting concerned at all? How did you assess the position at this point?
Well, I wasn't sure. I mean, I wanted to try to play for a win, but obviously I'm risking stuff. Yeah, it's a scary position for white because after rook takes a6, I assume he has rook c8.
Rook c d6 seems to be the right move.
Yeah, and probably white can equalize. So I played knight f2, obviously not. But rook d8 is a serious error by Sam.
It is. Yeah, he missed bishop c5, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't know what he missed, but queen c7 is much simpler, and black can never lose. Or maybe he can. But I was very surprised by rook d8 because I think Sam was playing well until then.
And I think after bishop c5, you're definitely gaining a pretty serious edge.
Yeah, I mean I'm a pawn up, yeah, and after he just missed rook takes. Yeah, it's just winning.
And once you guys got to this position.
Yeah,
it was a smooth conversion, I would say.
So instead of, if we go back on move 38, after queen d2, rook h8, I spent all my time figuring out whether e d5 or knight e3. I think
d5 was correct.
Yeah, getting 3 pawns is not, in one side, it's no question that you should just play it.
Wesley, congratulations, an important victory to get back to 50% for you and start anew.
Yeah, considering tomorrow is my birthday and I really don't want to play. Yeah.
An early happy birthday for you.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll
29.
wish that to you as well tomorrow.
Yeah, last year I also played a game, the US Championship, for my birthday against
And how did you do?
I drew. I was winning, but it's not so bad. I wasn't.
How do you usually approach those games on your birthday?
Yeah, I don't like.
Is there anything different to them?
No, not really. I just don't. I think it's not a good idea to play in your birthday. I played several tournaments before in my birthday, and I'll just give my best. But it's clearly not ideal. I don't know what Yasser thinks if it's played.
And after your birthday is actually the rest day. Are you going to party at home tomorrow night after the game, or?
Yeah, that's the plan. I have a birthday cake and.
Birthday cake.
Yeah, and actually we celebrate my birthday in Minnesota already before this tournament. I had my presents and stuff. It's because right after this is one tournament after another, but but it's nice. It's fun.
Wesley, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah.
Quick question for you, Wesley. It's one of those things that you match up very, very well with Sam Shankland. You have a marvelous score. You've won 8 draws today. You've got your 5th victory against no losses. Can you explain why the matchup is so favorable for you?
I don't really know. I can't really explain. Maybe I just know him so well. I played him many games. Yeah, I didn't even realize. But I think also Sam is an expert in the opening, but I try to avoid his preparation mostly when we play. I think I just know his style very well. Like he's an excellent player, but he's also very how do you call it? He's very streaky. Like he can play really well or he can play really badly at some point. So I guess I kind of know how to push his buttons better than others. And when he gets slow on time or when he gets too ambitious, and then he makes some oversights, that's when you pounce.
All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Wesley.
Happy birthday. No presents from us.
Yeah, I think every birthday after 21 is pretty much the same, but it's
Right.
I guess
That
I
was
get to drink and stuff.
very good. Good luck for the rest of the tournament. More results. Sam Shankland